Friday morning. The sun is shining, the sky's blue. Unfortunately, I've had to shut the door because we've got the road sweeper coming around the estate. So obviously making a bit of a row. Anyhow, this is the one that I was working on yesterday, and I've just hung it up there because I'm really liking it, and I don't want to get to that stage of overworking it. And hanging it up, getting some distance between me and it, I can sort of see things. If I'm honest, this bit here bothers me a bit. I love the way there's this echo of a flower, or there's a suggestion of a flower. I don't know why I keep going in and out. I can sort of see another flower coming there, and perhaps one there. But I don't want to overdo it. I just want to give this the sort of frothy exuberance of a bunch of flowers. As I say, this is the bit that's sort of bothering me a bit. There is the sort of, I've tried to do a suggestion of a blossom at the bottom. But I think I'm going to leave that just for a day or two. Keep looking at it, keep seeing. You know, I quite like here. You know, I've not gone overboard with the. Oops. We're going to come back into focus. Thank you. I've not gone overboard with the sort of you know, painting of the flower. It's there hardly. You know, the sort of leaves, I've tried to do that, as sort of showing that sort of, you know, lots and lots of stems of different varieties, and again with the leaves and I don't know, you know, there's just a hint of something over there. But yeah, anyway, so I've hung that one up there, as I say, just to sort of let me live with it for a day or two. In the meantime, I've sort of grabbed another sheet of paper and again started trying again to keep that loose, expressive quality. I know it looks perhaps like I'm doing, you know, this on repeat, but I find that's the best way for me for working until I get exactly what it is that I'm looking for. And what is that? I'll know it when I get there. But I'm having to leave this one to dry now. I've tried moving them in before, sort of to put them to one side so I can have more space to work, but I've learnt my lesson, because I usually end up knocking the paper and it shoots off with runs everywhere that I don't want. So I'm leaving this to dry. Sort of made the allium head a little bit stronger there and there. Started already adding in some of the iron plum, and we're getting some, you know, hints and suggestions here of flowers. Just dropped in bits there and leaves, and so yeah, so I'm leaving that one to dry, and then I've just thought, I don't know what I've done with, oh, it's there on this one, which was just a bit of a practice one. Running out of space. I've started just adding in, because I sort of thought on these ones, on this one and that one, I thought, oh, what would it be like if I just picked out tiny details in a pencil or something? But rather than going on these ones, I've just got this one here, which was a bit of a practice. So I've just started popping in a bit of pencil detail just to see whether I like it, or whether I would prefer to just strengthen slight areas of watercolour and ink to define the flower slightly more. Like here, would I prefer to darken this area and give the hint of some petals or something? But yeah, practicing on a scrap of paper is the way to go. I shall see whether I like it or not. If I don't like it, we'll be back to doing it with the ink and watercolour, which reminds me I need to go and order some more of that, because the way I'm sploshing it around on here, I'm soon going to get through that rest of that bottle. Of course, there is another way of looking at all this floral abundance. I'm terrible for starting work. As you can see, there's some under here, and then not finishing it. I've moved on to the next thing. I really must you know, take another hard look at some of these works that I've got. See if they just need a bit of tweaking, rather than just keep always rushing on with the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. Yeah, another one of my items. We shall see.